What's up? It's your friendly neighborhood commentator, J-Smoove, and you just tuned in to probably one of the best games this season, my Kings Association. We're like a couple games to the end of the season, I think it's 2 or 3, and I still have not clinched the playoffs. Like, I need one more win to clinch the playoffs. I should have done it earlier, but J-Smoove has been injured for a stretch of games. As you can see, I was 15-11, and J-Smoove is back, as you saw him in the lineup. I'm pretty happy, like, right now. Like, we need to get this win right here against the Cavaliers. They're not a bad team this year. They're actually, I think they're in the playoffs in the East in my association. But they're probably one of the worst teams in this league. So, if we don't get this win right here, playoffs isn't happening. So starting off, I got my team in there. Brandon Jennings, Jamal Crawford, J-Smoove at the 4, Turkoglu and Bogut. You know my team. And you can see Baron Davis trying to get into the paint. But the thing about this team is that I did not do my homework. Like, I thought I knew the Cavaliers. I know Antoine Jameson. I knew Baron Davis was on there last time and Kyrie Irving and all them. But I didn't really do my homework about them. Like, you'll see here. Like, I let Antoine Jameson get some open threes. And Anderson Varejao is crazy on the offensive boards. You know he's been disrespected. He's been dunked on by players. And he's just seen as like a soft player, but he really is not. And so I get beat up for not knowing that. So I get that pass into J-Smoove, a really nice pass. And we're coming down one more time. You see J-Smoove coming to the bucket, so you know I'm going to throw up the alley-oop. That's the thing I do all the time, you know. It's just second nature to me now. You already saw it coming. You also see it coming every time I'm coming down the court with J-Smoove and T-Will. So I'm trying to set a play right here. I want a 3 to get up a little bit more. I don't see him open, so I pass it over to Jamal Crawford. Get a nice open shot with that. Even the play broke down a little bit or didn't work, you know, I just try to force the pass right there and get a nice bucket right there. As you can see, Varejao gets that offensive board on me. I gotta prevent that. That's gonna be a big issue, because if I'm in the playoffs and I'm still doing that, it's gonna be bad. So we come right back at him with a nice layup with Brandon Jennings. I get the steal right here and pass up to my boy JJ Hickson for the alley-oop. Man, I got so many players on this team that can fly. So Jameson tries to go in, and we just get that swat right there on him. I go for another alley-oop with Courtney Lee. Oh my gosh, that's 3 alley-oops in the first quarter. Oh man, we're gonna kill him this game. Like, we're already hyped. We already got this energy. We're not even at home right now, but we're gonna have this crowd cheering for us with all these alley-oops. And Jamal Crawford's going crazy with those handles. Jay crossover with that fadeaway on him. T-Mac gets blocked right here, and they're on the break. See, I'm trying to look at that pass from Baron Davis to Omri Caspi, man. I forget Omri Caspi's a high flyer. That's the reason why I try to go for that block. I usually wouldn't if I knew it was a high flyer, and I can get that and 1 called on me, which is kind of bad. And right here, look at Kyrie Irving with that fadeaway. That was pretty beautiful. I wish some of my players could do that, but I don't think they can. And Varejao's with the ball. I try to get that from him. I can't. But Kyrie pulls up in my face. I'm not playing great D on him. Terrence Williams surprisingly does not have good defense. So I'm coming right back with that little contact and 1 layup. You know, we've seen it before. But I mean, still pretty nice. It's still 3 points when I make that free throw afterwards. So I put that in there. I show that to y'all. And look at Anthony Randolph with the spin. He doesn't make it. He's a very athletic player, if you don't know. A great player. He's actually on the Timberwolves right now, unless he got traded recently, which I doubt. But he's a great player, and I like playing with him when I play with the Timberwolves. So check him out if y'all never played with him before. You will get alley-oops all day with him. And look at him with the spin move jumper. Anderson Varejao still getting offensive boards. Rebound after rebound. And they're coming back. Look at them. They're actually beating me right now. So I got to tighten up on that. He's still picking up the boards. That's the thing with 2K, like, if you get a block on people, you're not going to get the rebound. Just know you're not getting the rebound. You got to just get back on D. And Brandon Davis was playing bad all game, but he's getting back into it with that hop-step layup. So, we don't like how this game's going. They've been making a lot of buckets lately, so I'm going to try to call a 3-point play for Jamal Crawford. He hits that open 3, and he's wet. That's Jamal Crawford right there. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to spoil it for you, but Jamal Crawford's nice. I'm just going to tell you all that right now. So I'm going to try to come back down with Brandon James. They just scored on me, and I wasn't really having it. And look at that. Guarding his layup. Fundamentals right there. That was nice. So Varejão's still dribbling the ball. I hate it when he dribbles because I should have stolen that. And I can't stop Kyrie Irving. Did you see that shot? On my center, and I was guarding him well with Brandon Jennings. So I had to put Josh Smith on him for a second to go guard him a little better that time. And look at Jamal Crawford trying to get into the paint, but he just gets obliterated in the paint. I'm surprised he doesn't get injured. I don't know why, but 2K has me getting injured. Oh, check the alley-oop. I gotta pause for that real quick. You know, nothing too fancy, but still a nice alley-oop. I think that's like our 5th one or 6th one so far. But I don't know, 2K always has me losing the ball. Not losing the ball. They had me getting injured off of like missed rebounds, like when I'm coming down. But they don't injure my players when like something like that happens with Jamal Crawford, which I think that's the time when someone should get injured. So we're coming right back down once again. I do a spin move. I catch Brandon Jennings outside. He hits the open 3. That's wet. That's Brandon Jennings. Even though he's not the most consistent 3-point shooter, he goes on streaks. He's a pretty streaky guy. And look at Baron Davis trying to get a fadeaway shot on me. We just swat the heck out of that. We throw the alley-oop right there to Josh Smith once again. This is too easy for me. These alley-oops, it's all day. It was a layup right here, but, you know, it was perfect formation the way we streaked to the hoop. I got multiple people I could throw it to every single time. So Baron Davis is coming back down the court. And watch him telegraph this pass. Like I didn't see it. Give me those cookies, Baron Davis. And I see Josh Smith trailing me. You know what's coming. He almost misses that, but that's a fresh alley-oop right there, off glass. We're doing it again. I think that's like my 3rd one of the season. It's really hard to get those off-glass ones when you don't have a great point guard because he'll throw it off the rim or way somewhere else where it won't even get to the player. But thank goodness I got Brandon Jennings on my team. So B Diddy's with the ball again, and it looks like they're going to try to run some type of play on me. I don't know what they're thinking. They should know my defense is like ironclad, man. I got that tight D. And look at him trying to give it to Anthony Randolph. He can't do nothing out there. So Baron Davis takes an awful shot. I'm all in his face. He's not going to make that shot. So we're streaking down the court right now. And I'm going to throw another alley-oop. I do it for you guys. That was a nice one. Over his back. I'm trying to get on that LeBron James over John Lucas status. Obviously, I can't get up that high. But, you know, I do my best. So that's like the 7th alley-oop. I don't know. I'm going crazy with them. I'm having fun. But these screens are killing me. And I forget Antoine Jamison has that range. That is crazy. He shot from way out there. But I'm getting back with the spin dunk. Look at me just spin off Anthony Randolph. He gets stunned right there. He doesn't even know what to do. Doesn't even jump up. He didn't even know what I was about to do right there. But he's on the poster now. So we get a couple fouls on their team. They start to come back with all these fouls we're getting because they kept driving to the basket. And they're down by 1 with the end of the 3rd quarter. And look at Shumpert going for the contact poster dunk. He like breaks his legs as he hits the ground, but you know, he does it all for you guys. I wish I could have got him Rookie of the Year. I don't think he's gonna get it, but he should at least. He's one of the best players on my bench, for real. I really have fun with him. And Kyrie Irving, speaking of Rookie of the Year, he's probably gonna get it. Look at this shot right in my face. No separation between me and the defender, but I couldn't do nothing about it. And look at Baron Davis. Trying to revive his shot. He's been missing every shot all game. He just scores that contact layup on 3 of my players. That makes no sense, but you know, I guess they don't want us to win this. And look at that hop step behind the back layup. That's the nicest layup I've seen from anybody on my team this season. So I fail on that play right there, but it still ends up working out for me. Look at Josh Smith get this windmill. Nice, man. Everybody on my team is flying this game. And I really love having Josh Smith back. He just changes the whole chemistry of the game for me. So I try to run this pick and roll play. It's been working lately, and it works one more time. Varejão can't stop that. So, I mean, why shouldn't I just do it again, you know? It worked last time. But nah, the AI in this game, they get smart. They get smart on you. You don't want to keep doing the same plays over and over again. I get stripped right there and get embarrassed, and they get an easy layup on me. So we're up by 1 in the 4th quarter, and I have a couple open threes, and none of it's wet at all. Like, I don't even know what to do right now, you know. Those are all good 3-point shooters, decent 3-point shooters who should be hitting open shots. And look what happens to me, man. I get nuts in my face by Anthony Randolph. Wasn't I telling you about Anthony Randolph? He's a pretty nice player. So, down by 6. Not much time to go. 38 seconds. Jamal Crawford gets fouled and hits 2 free throws. I'm rushing. I want to win this game. And I throw the ball away and foul Baron Davis. He's going to the line. Makes both free throws. And we're down by 7. I got to hit a 3 real fast. So look at Jamal Crawford hit this fadeaway. That's wet. It's too easy for J crossover. So we're going to foul on one more time. We're trying to win this game. 25 seconds to go. I don't know how I let myself get in this position. But he makes the first one, misses the second one, and we have to call a timeout. I think that was our last timeout. 17 seconds to go, down by 5. Guess who I'm going to try to feed it to? Yeah, Jamal Crawford. Easy 2 right there, deep 2, but that's his range. He has that range. So, we're down by 3 right now, have to foul again. And Baron Davis is not the clutchest player, man. Like, if it were me, I would have just drained these free throws. But he's not clutch. They must not want to go to the playoffs. So he misses the first, makes the second, down by 4, 13 seconds to go, no timeouts. Josh Smith does a pick for me right there, and I hit that 3 in their face. Down by 1, I need a steal. I need an inbound steal right here. Didn't get it, try to get the steal with a couple seconds to go. It's not happening. I see the time going down, I have to foul. And he can put the game away right here. Right here. Baron Davis has to make both free throws. He makes the first one. He gets it back. And he misses the second one. Come on, and look at this. Coming down the court, one chance.
They could win it.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me? All that intensity on my player's face. You see that 13 points in 38 seconds by Jamal Crawford? He's the player of the game right now. That was crazy. I had to. That's that playoff mentality. If I wasn't about to win this game, there's no reason for me to even go to the playoffs. If I can't win something like that, that's the kind of stuff I want to see in the off season. I want to see comeback victories like that. And I'm glad I have a team that can do stuff like that. I mean, my team is beastly. So, my team did well all around. I had some turnovers here and there. My rebounding was awful. But here's some of Jamal Crawford's highlights from the end of the game that helped us win. 13 points in 38 seconds. Trying to match T-Mac's 13 points in 33 seconds. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But this is J-Smoove, kid, and I'm off to the playoffs. Check my next video. I need y'all's input, by the way. But yeah, this is J-Smoove. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.